and now I can experience it in a way where I can like actually soak it in. I'm not fucking blacked out in the corner fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not, I'm able to actually
you can appreciate it,
enjoy it, bro, and appreciate it for what it is and
remember it.
Yeah, you feel
bro,
me?
like literally
and
just,
actually like, you know, not take nothing for granted, bro, and really enjoy the shit. So that's been like everything for me, bro.
That's
it's just
awesome,
getting back
dude.
to like the fun of this shit and getting back to the love and just the joy of like the music and just everything that surrounds it. And so yeah, that's been the best shit for me, bro. The show was so dope to just go and shout out my dog Sam, bro, because he, you know, my dog Sam, you know, he brought me out for his set and like we had a fun ass time. Word around the city, I'm the greatest. Told my mama that we gonna make it. Kenny in my blunt, I love the fragrance. I don't wanna talk, I wanna face it. Counting hundreds every day, I'm money chasing. When you finally do it big, that shit amazing. On the west side, pouring up the juice. Let the top down, shorty coming through. Need a bad bitch, she gon' let it loose. In a whip, throwing hundreds out the roof. We gon' get X-rated. I've been flying down a 101, I'm racing. Reaching in my pocket, counting up Ben Franklin. Shorty wanna shake it, she like Metro Station. I don't wanna talk, I wanna like Jason. In a wide body, she think it's a spaceship. When they see me going up, I know they hate it. I can't fuck around with a lane, they make me anxious. Ay, ay. Word around the city, I'm the greatest. Told my mama that we gonna make it. Kenny in my blunt, I love the fragrance. Ay, I don't wanna talk, I wanna face it. Counting hundreds every day, I'm money chasing. When you finally do it big, that shit amazing. And I'm sliding, shawty Billie Jean it. She a 10, so you know I had to beat it. Take a lead, doing donuts in a demon. Found my wings, now I'm flying like a phoenix. Up, what's that in the sky? It's us. It's no wonder why they can't touch. I was in the middle, felt like Malcolm in the cut. She want me to stay, but I'm out counting up these bucks. Ay, no, I can't lose. Bitch, I'm ballin', I might take her ass to Cancun. Can't get caught up with that bitch, I heard she ran through. Pillow talking on my dick, no, I can't stand you. Ay. Word around the city, I'm the greatest. Told my mama that we gonna make it. Kenny in my blunt, I love the fragrance. Ay, I don't wanna talk, I wanna face it. Counting hundreds every day, I'm money chasing. When you finally do it big, that shit amazing. Central Valley, baby.
Shout out Duffy, shout out Micah.
This is it. Central Valley Podcast.
Hey, big shout out Central Valley Podcast. You know I had to fuck with it. Hey, shout out Central Valley Podcast.
What's good, you guys? We are back here with Daddex. I would like to say Stockton. I'm sorry it took me 100 episodes, but we got Stockton, California.
Here,
yeah, in the building. So, Daddex, why don't you introduce yourself for people who may not know who you are?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Daddex, baby. We here at Studio 99.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Plug it.
But yeah, I'm a rapper from Stockton, California. Been doing this shit for a while, so yeah. Excited to be here. Super excited to be here.
Hell yeah. Thank you for making the drive on the 99. I appreciate
course,
it.
baby. Yeah, you know how that shit gets, dog. It's a treacherous path.
Dude, I can't believe I named the studio after it. And then just move it a little lower just so the camera's not perfect. Boom.
Bingo,
like that.
baby.
Dude,
Cool.
so how long have you been into music? How did you get into music? How'd your name come to be? Just give me your elevator pitch.
So my last name's Dextrays. That's like where Dex comes from. You know what I mean? So like all my homies growing up, they used to always call me Dex. Like
that's a cool nickname, honestly.
Yeah, no, for sure. So that's just always like how it stuck. I always like when I first came out, it was just Dex and shit. And like all our homies, we'd be like, "Yo, what's good, Dad? What's good with Dad?" Like we kind of just it's like bro or some shit. You know what I mean? So Daddex.
It's like pops
Daddex.
or like people like say that type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And so originally it was like Lil Daddex. You know what I mean? It was like Lil Daddex, all as one.
Okay, yeah. So I saw that it was Lil Dad. Yeah.
Right.
When did you graduate from Lil to
Man,
Dad?
you know, it was just like it just seemed for me like it was such a long thing too. It was like it was just like let's take off the Lil, you know what I mean?
It's like me with Real Talk and Whatnot,
right,
Central Valley
dog.
Podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's time to level up and you know what I mean?
So when did you get into music?
Man, music's been in my life forever. Like I used to play drums and shit. Like I was in band and shit, bro. When I was younger, I used to play
percussion,
drum set,
like the
percussion. I did everything, bro. I could read music and shit. I did like the xylophone and you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, all that shit. But I was really a drum set. Like I played drum set. So like I grew up on like Sum 41 and like fucking Linkin Park. And like,
bro, that's my fucking childhood.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I mean?
I was like, I'm in emo music growing up. Like, Escape the Fate, Bless the Fall.
Right.
Like you could literally name
for sure. And then a bunch of like fucking Mac Dre and like middle school shit. Like you know what I mean? A bunch of hyphy shit and like.
But like our era was like
mixture.
the like My Chemical Romance. It was like freaking because I feel like kids like it's just the same bands now. I feel like there's not new like those type of musicians. 100%. You know what I mean?
I mean, kids are finding like Sum 41 and like Blink 182 for like the first time and shit.
My nephew.
Yo, have you heard this shit,
bro? My
like,
nephew
dog, keep my ass, bitch. Like what,
dude? My nephew came up to me and he was like, "Hey, have you ever heard of this band called Black Eyed Peas?" And I just was like, "Yeah." For my whole entire 4 years of high school, nonstop on the radio, man. Like, have I ever heard of that?
Yeah.
And he's listening like, "Show me the love."
Oh, dude, classic. I
was like, at least you're on the first album.
Right.
I will respect that of you. Okay,
yeah, for sure.
He wasn't like tonight's gonna be. He's like, listen to this shit, bro.
Yeah. Went straight into it. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's good.
That's sick. So since since high school.
For sure.
Or not high school, but like, so when did you like start rapping?
I started, music's always been in my life. I started like, I got a computer when I was in like middle school, and
what type?
It was like a laptop Mac, right?
Okay,
it was a Mac,
yeah.
And it had fucking GarageBand on it. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's the shit.
When I had like the access to start creating my own shit, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I knew like I could record music on GarageBand, right? So I'm like, that was it for me, bro. I was just started, bro. I started making little beats on just like stock shit. I didn't have no like sounds or no like packs or nothing to like download on there. So I'm just using stock sounds and dude, I had like
I made so many beats on GarageBand with stock sounds, bro. There's some pretty good drum kits in there.
Yeah, no, you can make all of my first shit, bro, was just all stock shit. So it's like, like there's a lot of it's cool to see the elevation of it from where it starts. But like, so I had the GarageBand. I started making beats, and I got my hands on this like $100 snowball fucking microphone.
Oh, dude, what, Circle?
Yeah,
Circle?
yeah.
Bro, we had the same one, bro.
Snowball.
We got the same.
The Yeti.
Snowball's the shit,
Yeti.
Yeah, because they said Yeti when you go into USB Yeti.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's the easiest. It was literally the easiest. It's blue. Yeah,
blue. BLU. Yeah.
But Yeti's blue too. Yeah,
they're both are.
Exactly.
That was our
second
one. The
Yeti.
We had the silver one after that.
Fire.
Yeah.
I had a Yeti too for like fucking gaming and shit. But like,
So you're just messing around,
just fucking around, bro. And like, I didn't know if I was gonna make anything crazy or like, you know what I mean? But I was just like, bro, this is sick. I can make music. And I started recording some shit. I made like a few songs and I was like, damn, like this is kind of fire. Like, this shit's kind of dope. Like I got with the homies.
Like, what kind of like genre, like I
was always making rap music. For sure.
Okay, gotcha.
I started off always making rap. Like I think what really super influenced me was like, it was like the era of like early Wiz Khalifa and like, it was like the cushion fucking orange juice.
So like
and
2011, 12-ish, right?
Yeah, like
there?
that was like, like when I started really
because
like,
Wiz Khalifa,
me and the homies like started diving super deep into that shit. We all got together, bro, and like just started coming and like linking every fucking week and making
and just
music
doing
and shit.
it.
Yeah, right.
And that's all in Stockton?
All in Stockton.
Raised? Yeah, okay.
All in Stockton, baby. Yeah.
Dang, okay.
And like, so like after a few years, you feel me? Like after like, it was like middle of high school and shit. I was, so I dropped out of high school, right? So I didn't finish high school. So like my sophomore year, I dropped out and I kind of just like, I stopped going to school kind of. And I was just making music the whole time. All my homies were making music, all type of shit. So like I moved to my dad's house. I had a base. We had a basement in the house. I turned into a complete studio. Nice. And like, bro, even through all my bullshit, like,
and this is like all like 2000 what? Like how long ago was that?
Fuck.
Like
probably like, damn, I don't even know, bro. Probably like 2000. Yeah, probably like 2011, 2012. 2012, probably.
When did you graduate? Oh no, you didn't graduate. But what class were you? 2011.
2012.
2012, because I was 2011.
So it was actually 2010 then.
Okay.
It was 2010.
So then you moved to your dad's. Yeah,
right.
Gotcha.
So I moved to my dad's house, and we had the basement. We turned this whole thing into a studio. And like, even through all my bullshit, this is what I was about to say. Even through all like and there was a lot of bullshit for me in my childhood, bro, with my parents and just putting them through a bunch of nonsense. You know, I was like, I was a drug addict my whole fucking life. I started taking like Diz pills and like fucking around with mushrooms when I was in like middle school and shit.
Like yeah.
I was just like off the rails, bro. Super quick and super early. So there's a lot of nonsense. My parents always saw like that I had this passion for music, and they always helped me like, and they
tried
wanted
to like direct it towards that.
They wanted me to like pursue it. They wanted me to not like lose that. You know what I mean? So they always were very like I don't even know what the word is. They were very
they just like they
were very important to that whole process.
They helped drive you to back to it because they knew like that probably was like not your baseline, but of like, hey, like you do find enjoyment in this. That's not the drugs, or that's not these other 100%. Things. Like just reminds you of like, hey, why don't you just go? That's sick.
Right.
That's sick.
So they always helped me like kind of do what I wanted to do when it came to music.
To center,
I had a place, bro. It was my home.
Oh, yeah.
It was at my house, and I had all the homies over, bro. We would be like, that's where we did everything. So that was like the sanctuary. You know what I mean? We would just be in the basement.
Did you call that?
It was it was just a booth, dog. We was in the stew.
No, but did you call like the stew?
It was the stew.
Okay, gotcha.
The stew. And like, bro, I had my homie build this fucking big ass.
Like where the box is?
It was a big ass booth, right?
Hell
so we had
yeah.
a box in that bitch, right? And it had like we painted it like a zigzag. So it was like,
nice.
It had like the
You're
zigzag.
Getting fucked up trying to rap in there,
It was crazy, bro. Yeah, it was like, bro, it was crazy. But it was the spot, dog. It was like, it was a spot. We had a lot of good like times in that place. And that's where everything really
it just kind of like came together.
Really came together, for sure.
And that's where Lil Daddex was born and everything
bro.
else.
Yeah.
And then is that SoundCloud era? Or
definitely,
no? Did
this
you,
was before.
Okay.
Like, this was before SoundCloud era.
SoundCloud was like 2016-ish.
I mean, SoundCloud's always been around, right? But like
the era that I'm saying,
it was 2016, 2017, like for sure. Like that was like, yeah.
And then how did you go about like getting music out to people? Or
SoundCloud.
Like,
it was
okay.
SoundCloud.
Okay,
it was SoundCloud, bro.
Publishing.
Before anything, bro, it was all free. It was just we were just dropping the music and like we just wanted people to listen to it, right? So we wanted to like make some noise and shit. So we're dropping dumbass music on SoundCloud, and like there was no structure to it at all. There was no like plan or
like
nothing.
Like an album or anything. It's just a song that you just finished.
Right. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. So it's like we're just dropping. You know, I don't know how to promote the song or do anything. We're just fucking. I'm just getting high, dog, and fucking pushing. That was it, bro. Pushing the music out. With the homies, getting high and just fucking. That was it.
So then, was there a turning point in like
when it was like, okay,
like you started seeing something
this serious?
Yeah,
for sure, 100%. Yeah. I think after like, it was probably around like 2012 when it was like we really need to start kind of like
pushing it,
like really getting on this shit, And when I met my manager and everything, that's kind of when things like really changed. And that was like 2017, 2018 when I met my manager. Yeah.
And so So how was it like? What did you learn from having a manager compared to because you were trying to figure it out? You know what I mean for those 6 years, right? Then not trying to, but I'm saying like sometimes it's good to get somebody who like knows some.
Oh no, 100%. There's no guidance or no fucking. You know what I mean? Like there's. I think when you're first doing this shit, it's just like throwing shit at the wall, right? Seeing what sticks. And like it's like with a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Like even with like probably podcasting.
Repetition. If you keep doing it, you'll get better at it and you'll figure it out.
You just gotta do it, dog. It's like you just gotta fucking do it. And like
we faked our way into
that's how you're gonna get better, bro. It's like y'all did this shit, bro.
We're figuring it out.
It's a beautiful fucking building, bro. It's Studio 99 on the front, dog.
Bro, it used to be a hydroponics store. So it's just so funny of like where like it used to be like my cousins were like, dude, we used to go in there all the fucking time.
Right.
And I'm like, that's so funny, dude.
Are y'all from out here too?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Merced Atwater area.
Dope.
Winton.
Oh, fire. Okay.
Yeah.
He's from Merced as well. Charlie is. Yeah, all of us. And like, what is like any like, so growing up in Stockton, I feel like just being from Merced or like, it's like, I only know what I hear about Stockton. I've never really been in the town and stuff like that. Like, you think there's a lot of misconceptions about it? Is it true? Is it like, what do you think? A little best of both worlds?
It's like, I mean, it's a beaual. I love Stockton, bro. The people are fucking awesome out there, and like you said, best of both worlds. Like people fucking suck out there too.
Dog.
Just keeping it real,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
keeping it.
there's a lot of bullshit out there.
When I like go to Stockton though, and like the buildings are bigger and stuff, and sometimes I'm like, oh,
Right.
this does feel more like a Bay Area town than like I'm just saying, just
Right.
like the landscape of it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so I'm
sure.
like, there's a lot of character out there, like
yeah,
with the
no,
buildings
bro.
and everything like that.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, one time I tried to take my wife, I was like, I looked up online this park in Stockton. I was like, let's go here. It looks
What park was it?
with all the water
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff. But like, so like,
Was it by like downtown? It was
yeah,
like,
by downtown,
okay,
right. So like, but we get there and she keeps on like questioning like a park in Stockton. I was like, I don't know, online looked really nice, right? Then we get there and there's like 8 people getting haircuts like in the middle of the park, like like just plugged into like the walls and stuff like that. And she's like, "Are you sure?" And dude, I'm like looking extra preppy at this time for some reason. I'm wearing like this like preppy little
Yeah,
thing.
right.
And like we start going on a walk, and instantly like I'm just sticking out like the sore thumb. Everyone's looking at us, and like we just like she's like, "I think we got to get out of here like now."
Like, let's get the fuck
And so then we go, and then we go
Right.
into like literally like 3
That's
or 4
fucking
blocks
hilarious.
away. We go to this like restaurant. I don't even know what type of restaurant it was, but it was just like all of a sudden it was like this fancy restaurant with like a nice park out front. Kids were playing,
Right.
and I was like, "What? Where are we,
Yeah.
dude?"
No,
Like,
that's how it is, bro. It's like there's these nice, there's like super nice little pockets, bro, and then you hit a left turn and shit, and it's like
Wrong
bro,
left.
right? Nah, for sure. I mean, but it's like, bro, that's
Everybody. That's kind of
That's everywhere.
Dude, that's literally everywhere.
fucking everywhere, bro. It's
Everywhere has good. I always tell. Everywhere has good parts. Everywhere has bad
For
parts.
sure.
You know, same thing. Everywhere has shitty people. Everywhere has good people, dude.
But like, bro, there's so much talent out there. There's so many like.
Well, Stockton's a big hub
It's a
for like
big
music,
fucking-
right?
Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of people that have been popping off like within the past like couple years and shit, and just doing more like a few years ago, bro. There wasn't shit going on. You know what I mean? Like now it's like.
I saw you with Time Is Money with Don Quez.
Oh yeah. Shout out my boy Donnie.
Yeah,
dog.
Don Quez is fucking sick,
Donnie's the
bro.
truth, bro. Nah, he's with the shit, bro. He got a lot of new shit. He just dropped a project actually.
Oh yeah, I did just see that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna get him on because he's on my buddy Mally. So I met the guy I was telling you, Malachi. He's on his new project as well.
Oh, dope.
And I was just like,
That's fire.
It's just a matter of time before.
No, he'll for sure come, bro.
Yeah.
He'll definitely be out.
And how did you guys link up? Just from being in Stockton?
Yeah, bro. I knew Donnie from high school too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I wasn't like friends with him or nothing. Like we weren't like.
But you knew of each other, right?
We knew of each other. He's a little younger than me, and like I would see him at parties and shit. You know what I mean? Like we would see each other at parties and shit.
And what high school did you guys
Randomly,
go to?
like I think I saw him at a couple parties and shit. Yeah, but like Lincoln High School.
Lincoln High School in Stockton.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
dude.
shout out
That's
to Lincoln
cool.
High School gang.
Is that how you guys got? Because I don't know if he's still with Empire, but is he still with Empire? As well?
No, Donnie's not with Empire anymore.
Oh, okay.
But he was though. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was.
I didn't know if
Empire
that's
was
how you
just.
met
I
him,
think
or-
Empire was just like.
Empire was on it with everybody,
Empire was
bro.
on it, bro. Like
they're like good at finding the talent. That's like
they're just smart, bro. Like, and they were on the Stockton shit super early.
okay. Didn't Empire used to do some? Did Empire used to do some emo music too way back in the day, or no?
They have a lot of like.
No. I'm thinking Rhyme Sayers. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay,
That they
facts.
like hella did like a lot back then in
Right.
those days. But and so how does it go? You get a manager 2018, right?
Mm.
And so like, what is the change there? How does like your
Yeah, so like. Me and my producer, like, really, bro. I have my producer, right? His name's O for Show.
Oh, he's the for show in your music videos, huh?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like, bro, that's like he's like when I linked with O for Show, bro. That's when my music, like, that's when our music really like elevated and like shit really clicked.
And was that in 2018 too?
Well, no, I had been working with O a little bit before that. Probably like we'd probably been working since like 2015, 2016 or something like that. 2015. There was like, yeah, I could go so long about the past stories of like where the fuck we were all over the place. Like, but yeah, like, yeah, probably like 2015. I've been working with O for like really serious.
Dang, 10 years, dude.
Yeah, like, oh, for sure. No, 100%, bro. But when I linked with him, that's when like the music like really clicked. Like I was making cool shit or whatever, but we had like a sound when me and him got together. We like had our own sound and shit. And so we really locked in, me and him, and like I had a couple songs like Swerving Through the Mud and
that
like
song's sick.
Been That. These are songs I dropped in like 2017, 2018.
Damn, they're that old?
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, bro.
Were they recent? Were they uploaded to Spotify not that long?
No, they were.
Did they say that
uploaded a while
long?
ago.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, bro. Fucking like Love Scars.
Okay, yeah.
All those were like old records. Those blew up in like 2017, 2018. 2018. And then I dropped Love Scars on No Jumper. And that's when we really started having like a big buzz and shit. It just started kind of like, everything started going crazy. We got like 1 million views on videos and like shit started really popping off. You know what I mean? So.
And No Jumper, so they're like, it always confuses me exactly what they do, but are they a label too? They do everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They
like,
do porno shit.
Yeah. Well, I just saw Adam 22 say something about like, this is what's going on with us, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. They were doing a little bit of everything.
Originally, they were just a fucking podcast that did music interviews.
Yeah.
So like
right?
super early, like bro, they had like Lil Peep on super early.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like,
So
Triple X.
I
and,
used to fuck with Lil Peep a lot. Me and my wife were like
100%.
into him for like a while. And like honestly, and then when I found you, I was like, okay, this is like the same style. In my mind, it was like that
Right.
Juice WRLD kinda.
For sure.
It's a melodic. I don't know.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
What it
100%.
reminds me of is that like our arrows growing up on emo music,
Right.
on punk music, honestly, and it feels like that and rap like combined, but it's like everybody at the same time had like just started like that era,
Right.
that age, like you guys, like everyone was like doing it. Like, I don't know.
100%.
Yeah.
I think you're right on the money. Like that's just what it was. Everyone had those influences and like. You know, you listen to like Juice and like people like that. They talk about that shit too. Like they used to listen to fucking punk bands and rock bands growing up and shit. And it's like, I mean, you hear it, bro, in those melodies, right? You hear that shit. So yeah, I think that's what like that was. It's just been such a wave, bro, since like when it's like 2017, 18, kind of when it was like the wavy kind of shit started. But yeah, like that shit blew up like crazy, bro. Yeah, it's wild. It's been like a straight alternative rap scene.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and that's a good way to say it.
sure.
Alternative rap scene, because because it is a lot. There's instruments in there. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. I think
do you ever play instruments in your own ones or no?
Nah,
No.
I mean, I make beats and shit.
Yeah,
I definitely make beats and shit. But you know, I might have to get the drum set for some
That'd
new
be
shit
sick,
for sure. That'd be
dude.
tight. Yeah. But nah, bro. I honestly, I with my producer, we are so like this, bro. And like I said, bro, I took some years off, so like we're in this crazy fucking
Zone.
just fucking every, you know what I mean? Every week we're just fucking the studio, like going crazy. So there's so much shit coming out, bro. Like we have so much music.
And so you said you took like a 2-year break or what?
2-year hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-year hiatus. And you know, a lot of people who follow my shit, they know about this, but like I took a 2-year hiatus. You know, I was like in a really bad place for a while, and I was in bad shape, bro. I was like mentally not in a good place. And I was like, I mean, it was like, I'm either gonna continue doing what I'm doing and just be fucking upset and like, you know what I mean? Like keep living all fucking stupid and like all fucked up with this dumb cycle, or I'm gonna get my shit straight and like be able to really do this and like, you know, and move forward with it, you know.
And what helped you make like that decision, you think?
Definitely my family, my child, you know what I mean, my daughter.
And when did you become a dad?
Man, bro, my daughter's gonna be fucking
How old?
12 years old, bro.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Crazy. I had her when I was 19.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Because like, I have a daughter, but she's not even 2 yet.
Right.
So that's why I was like, oh, damn, age gap there. Not age gap, but you know what I mean? I'm like, you've gone through all the...
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man, you're like almost into preteen,
No, she's like, oh, dude, she's fucking going on.
Got an
like,
attitude,
she's going on 30, dog.
Yeah.
Dog. And I was a fucking menace, bro. Like,
are you like, this is payback from me or what?
I was a fucking menace.
Dude, it's so funny because like our parents, like, dude, they raised us as babies, and like we get to high school and we're like, they want to destroy our fucking lives, and they don't know what's
They
good
don't
for.
remember what it's like to be
and like this is like in everybody at high school's mind, and like, bro, they just raised you from a baby till now, and maybe they're just like trying to protect you.
Right.
Like, no, they're trying to
fuck
fucking
that.
yeah, they're trying to fucking stop me.
And it's like, bro, yeah, like, and I had to realize that shit too with myself too. It's like, bro, and like I put my parents through so much dumb shit, bro. Like,
Attention Central Valley farmers, agribusinesses, and dairy owners. M-Mig Construction understands that your operation is the backbone to America's food supply, and they're here to help you thrive. They specialize in designing, fabricating, and erecting high-quality structures tailored to your needs. Rooted in Atwater, the heart of the Central Valley, they bring unmatched expertise, efficiency, and craftsmanship to every dairy, ag, and commercial construction project. Whether you're building from the ground up or renovating an existing structure, they work with you to turn your vision into a reality. Call M-Mig Construction today at 209-724-9488 or visit mmigconstruction.com. Trust a team that values quality, reliability, and has the trust of our community. You know what I love? Vanessa's Ice Cream Shop. And for 20 years, they've been serving the sweet taste of tradition. They specialize in authentic Michoacan-style ice cream and paletas. Elias Figueroa learned the craft in ice cream shops across Mexico, and now he brings that same passion and tradition to our community here. Visit Vanessa's Ice Cream Shop at 7020 Walnut Avenue in Winton, California, or 710 Carroll Avenue in Merced. And remember to treat yourself to something truly special. Vanessa's Ice Cream Shop.
Dude, that's fucking yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
My mom, I feel like she had like I feel like she like had like such like she was telling me how she went to all these concerts in high school, all this crazy shit, you know what I mean? Of like, and then like when I was a kid, it was just like crazy strict rules of just like, you know what I mean? Like typical like overcorrect or whatever. Right. And like, you know how there's the laws of like when you have your permit and like you can't drive, or when you have your license, you can't drive anybody else that's like 18 or like 25 and under. You have to drive like with another person or whatever. Right. So I'm like driving with my like girlfriend at the time, like taking her like down the street and then gonna drop her off at her house. And my mom works at the same school that I went to, and she sees me like driving, does a fucking U-turn and like basically pulls me over like in this fucking like a gas station parking lot that's like popular for school. Yeah. And then she like makes the girls get in her car and she takes them home, and I'm like, bro, fucking mom. And then the reason I bring this up is that my nephew recently, like he just got his permit, or maybe he just got his license. No, he just got his permit, and like he went to fucking Starbucks recently by himself or with his friend, and I'm like, and like they were like, oh, like way more relaxed about it. I'm like, bro, you were being crazy with me in high school, bro. You pulled me over, like,
what is this shit?
What if she like citizens arrest me like on the fucking ground? Like, you have the right to remain silent.
That's
anything you can, they will.
Right.
Oh, that's hella funny. So what did you learn, you think, since like getting sober, off the pills, off the Xans? Like what was like that driving? You know, you said family, but like your daughter, was there like a little bit of...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, just looking in the mirror and realizing how fucked up of a place I was in, you know. I think for such a long time I was, you know, telling him, I knew for the longest, like, bro, I can't keep doing this shit. You know, I can't live this way. I can't like sustain a life like this. I can't like have a healthy, you know, I'm not gonna be able to keep doing this and you know, be successful or take this shit farther than, you know. I felt like I kind of hit a plateau with my success or like with everything I had going on. I just kind of hit.
It feels like that when you're creative, dude. It feels like you're like going, and then you're like, man, I just feel stuck. I feel like I'm not
just
motivated.
Felt like I just you know what I mean? Yeah, no motivation. Like, you know, I was in just a depressed ass place, and I didn't, you know, I got so far away from the music at like the height of it too, and it was like, you know, we worked so hard to get to this place, and it's like, what the fuck is going? You know, it's just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what's going on? So I knew I needed like a reset, and I needed to work on a lot of shit. So ultimately, it just, you know, I woke up one day, bro, and I just was like, you know, I'm done with this shit. Like, I can't keep doing this. And, you know, my family hadn't known that I was using at all. Like my mom and they didn't know I was using at all, because they've been through this shit with me. Like I said, I've been, you know,
there's
been a path of drugs throughout my whole life. So, so they didn't know I was using this time, because I had already gotten sober. Like I had gotten sober before from the Xanax, right? That was like my first stint.
And so, gotcha. So then that's like, was that before 2018?
That was like right when I had my child, like.
Oh, so early.
Long time ago. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was like after high school and shit.
Okay, gotcha.
So I got sober from the Xanax, and that was like my daughter and my family and shit for sure. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I got sober from that. And so, you know, years later, I'm doing music. I got all this good shit going on, and, you know, you know, they know I smoke and shit, but they don't know I'm like popping pills and doing all this shit on the side.
Oh,
And so,
okay, gotcha.
and so I called my mom and I told her, I'm like, you know, I've been using, and I just need to take accountability for it. So, and this is just me taking accountability. I'm trying to move forward with this shit. I don't want to do this no more. And I called my parents and told them, and
you have to tell somebody in order to be accountable for
Yeah,
yourself
like,
too. Like you can't just like you're not being accountable because they
Right.
don't know. But
yeah,
like
100%, bro. It's like I'm over here just like faking the shit, like I'm good and shit, and I'm not. You feel me? And I haven't been for a long time, and so I put it on the table, bro, and just told everybody. You know, I got into therapy and I got into drug counseling and all this shit, and it helped me, bro, a lot. Like, it helped me a lot. I took a bunch of years off. I wasn't, you know, I didn't travel. I didn't fucking go to the studio or like, you know, I wasn't doing none of this shit. I was solely focused on
like getting yourself
getting
better.
myself together, getting my health together, and just like getting back to enjoying life.
as
And,
life.
Yeah, you feel
right.
me? Just like, not even just with music and shit, but just enjoying myself, finding my happiness again, and just, you know, figuring out what the fuck, you know, the things I need to work on, you know, and just diving into myself, you know,
Dude,
for sure.
Dude, because right now with like the studio and everything, that's like literally what me and my wife are going through, dude.
Right.
I've broken down more like in this process than like anything
sure.
else in my life. He says it's stressful, bro. It's
Oh,
just like,
dog.
and then being creative, it's just like, bro, I'm doing video jobs, but I don't know when my next check is coming. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
got like a daughter, I got a family at
100%,
home,
bro.
house, like all this stuff that you
Right.
have to like actually
Putting hella money of your own into this
Dude,
shit.
yeah, exactly. And like I know the payoff will be here, but it's like
Right.
it's one of those things where it's like I know I'm not gonna make any of my money back until like after a year because
Yeah.
like I gotta do the work of like
It takes time. No,
Yeah,
100%,
exactly,
bro.
Like I'm trying to do stuff to break even right now. You
Right.
know what I mean?
No, for
Just
sure.
because something
100%.
something caused me to build all this and to want to
Right.
like do this. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I just feel like
Right.
like the whole classic Field of Dreams, if you build it, they
For
will
sure.
come, bro.
Dog.
Like that's been my mentality, but it's
amazing.
like, but then I like this past week I got hit with a fucking like how much I owe for taxes and shit, and I'm like
Trust me, bro.
more than fucking you realize that you should have been paying or whatever.
Dog, the first
bro.
time, like that's like I was saying, bro. Like the first time I ever got hit with some shit like that, after getting like a good, you know, amount of whatever.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever,
for your
you get like
yeah.
a fucking like, bro. I don't know about none of this shit, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know about fucking taxes and I have to pay.
How does the high school system not fucking teach you
it's
financial fucking
stupid, dog.
information, bro?
Yeah, it is the dumbest fucking thing ever, bro. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, dude,
It's
it
fucked
is. It
up.
is like
It's fucked up.
Like,
it
just
should
teach
all
us
be about fucking that shit.
basic ass stuff to set you up. Like it should be like you should have like a Roth IRA.
Bro.
You should like it should be these things of like this is what you should do if you want to like
It's
be
fucked
able to
up.
like yeah.
It's terrible. They should be doing a lot more of setting people up instead of just teaching fucking.
There were it's like
Dumb
the whole
shit.
there's some whole like I don't know if it's conspiracy or I think it's really true, but it's like they taught all of us to be workers, not to like do our own thing basically.
For sure.
There's some whole
100%.
What is that?
Bell.
Is there but there,
Yeah, they want
there's
more
like
fucking
a
robots and shit.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's like honestly, if it's the typical every fucking like utopian society book or not dystopian society book, bro, is like real life right now. Like 1984.
Yeah, that's
what's the Slaughter one? They have something that's like
Animal Farm?
Animal Farm. Yeah,
I mean,
like
even like out here, bro. Like it's been like, it's crazy, bro. In the school, I see it in the
Yeah.
school shit because my daughter is like
Yeah.
fucking in school and shit, and it's like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
you're like you're teaching them this for what
Dog,
reason, bro?
it's
Like
crazy.
yeah,
like at my daughter, like at school, bro. Like they
you going
have-
back to school night and stuff, bro.
bro. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, hell
oh, bro, I'll be there like
all
bro.
the other parents are all the parents
Dog.
like, bro, who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, no, you know what, bro? I like, bro.
You probably like it, dude. You're probably like,
I
fucking,
love
like,
it, bro.
yeah.
I fucking love it. I love going to her class, bro. And all of her friends like are the homies, bro. Like they all are like, oh yeah, what's that? Like they were
Yeah.
I'm like the cool fucking home. You know what I mean? I'm like the cool dad and shit.
Yeah.
And I love it, bro. I love that. I love being the dad, bro. I love it so much. It's like my favorite thing in the world, bro. Like there's nothing I besides music, bro.
So
there's nothing
did becoming a dad have anything to do with Daddex or no? Nothing.
No, honestly,
So
no.
it was your homie's name that you called each other and stuff like that.
it was before, but it works.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a father. You know what I mean?
You're like 2 years later. Wow, what do you know?
Yeah. A lot of people think that though. A lot of people do think
Yeah,
that.
because I was like, oh man, that's
Yeah.
cool. I was like, maybe you dropped a little after you became a dad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I did. I actually
Yeah,
did.
yeah, there we go.
I did. So that's
was
a
the
fact right there.
Graduation right there.
Yeah. True story. But yeah, like I love that shit, bro. I love it so much. I love it so much, bro.
That's awesome. What's one thing that fatherhood taught you that like you didn't think that it would?
Patience, for sure. Cause like, bro, fuck. Especially with like a, you know, like my daughter's about to be fucking, you know, she's almost a teenage girl, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit. Like,
that is crazy, dude.
shit.
Dude, honestly, I never understood the statement. I say that I've said this before, but I don't even care. But I've never understand the word, like, it's like I've never been like, I've been around like my nephews and nieces, but I've never been around them like through the night crying or anything like that. And like when we had our daughter Izzy, like the second week, I literally told my wife, and I was like, you know, I never really understood the like statement that never shake a baby, but like I'm like, don't trust me. Like, I was like, I'm sane, but like I get it because you feel so overwhelmed and frustrated, and you can't do anything, and then you're just like just be quiet, bro. yeah.
Nah, bro, I get it, bro. Trust me, I've been there, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, especially in the beginning. It's a lot. How old is your child?
So she's a year and a half right now.
You'll have one.
I'll have one. Yeah, I'll have one. Yeah. Hell yeah.
My dog.
Hell yeah. Shout out Tioga Sequoia Brewery.
My boy read my mind, bro. I was just about to say.
Dude,
like,
I know.
Nice.
Honestly, I finished mine and then I saw you.
Legend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was like, this is Charlie's first podcast with us.
Legend,
here,
baby.
but he's making
Let's
it.
go.
Just fucking like that. But yeah. So she's a year and a half, and right now she's just babbling, bro. She's like her own language, doing her own
100%.
things, bro. She'll find her phone and she'll like record like herself, but she's just like, we always say like parcel tongue, like she's speaking, like she's like, blah, and she'll just be like looking at her hella close at her phone and stuff.
Facts.
And then so my wife just did a 300-mile race from LA to Las Vegas.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. And so she ended up only
marathon type shit.
Yeah, ultra marathon.
Dope.
Yeah. So just like literally there's the whole thing is like
That's fucking crazy,
no
bro.
spectators, no rules is like the whole thing. And so they had like all the solo. So she was like, her team was called like Team Solo, but they're all individually doing it. She got to mile 200 and then her like one of her feet like just gave out basically.
Oh, for sure. Bro,
dude,
trust me, dog.
Dude, yeah. I joke with her, bro.
Mile 200,
dude,
dog?
I know. I joke with her.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Last night I was like sitting down like against the wall and like she was saying something about her foot. I was like, dude, you only ran 200 miles. Like just about like that. Like, I'll just say that. But dude, 200 fucking
That's crazy,
miles,
bro.
bro.
That's insane.
Dude, yeah. So and then so my parents and her mom drove out with the baby to Las Vegas to surprise her.
Yeah.
And then I was in Arizona on a bachelor party trip, and then I flew in as well.
Dope.
And so like she had like no idea the baby was going to be there, but like
that's fucking
we were just
sick.
like in Las Vegas with her, but she was just like, she will not fall asleep, bro. If there's lights, if there's anything, she's just like zoned in. My mom said like because they went to the Las Vegas sign because
like
that's where they
party.
ran.
She's on party time and shit.
Dude, she can't. Yeah, and then you get home and you're like, just sleep, sleep, and she's just like, dude, no.
Yeah.
It's fucking 2 a.m. and you're like, oh my gosh,
Dog.
dude. But patience for sure, and then just like
100%.
it makes me realize everything my parents ever did for me by having a kid, because like you don't. Dude, like all these memories of 3 and under are for you. They're not for the baby. Like they're not gonna remember it, but you are.
Right.
And then I think about me being 30 and like or 32, and like I'm with my parents. I'm like, dude, how do they feel when they see me? Like, because like I'm looking at my baby like, please don't ever grow up. And then like if my parents would look at me, maybe I'm like, well, don't look like I'm not your babe. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm a grown adult. Like, you know what I mean?
For sure, bro.
So it's just like that stuff that I realized all the shit my parents did for me that like you didn't like, especially those first like, dude, like I mean, even till they're 18, you know what I mean? I'm sure you're like, then like, you're like,
trust, bro.
Every time you like think you're getting a hang of it, is it like a new phase is coming in?
Oh yeah, like I think there's always gonna be that. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be like those things that like you're ready for, but like it's like there's always gonna be things that catch you off guard and like, or you're not like, you might think you're fucking ready for, but you're not, dog. And it's like. And I think you just get ready for it by those things happening and shit. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you know.
And that's sick, dude. Dude, I want to talk about your music videos. I feel like, you were going ham on music videos, bro. Like, I just, like, went down the freaking rabbit hole of them. And I'm talking, like in the sense of, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, kind of would, like, do some every now and then. But it seemed like you were just freaking, you must have, like, 20 on your Instagram on your YouTube. Almost, right?
Probably probably about that.
Yeah, because and it's just like so many, and so like well, I guess let's talk about from 2018, right? You got your agent. Is that when you sign? When do you sign?
I signed in 2018.
2018, okay. And what was the difference, like being on a label than like you trying to do stuff yourself?
I mean, you just have like, you have a budget. You finally have money to like, fucking spend and fucking do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So
your
that's
ideas
fucking
can come
great.
to life.
Right. Your ideas can come to life. You can, and you have money to fucking do what you want to, you have money to fucking live and like, and
so like, what's the what do you think the pros and cons are of like,
I think, like just being with like a label.
being
type
with a
shit.
label, to like, cause now you're independent though, right?
Yeah.
So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what were the decisions that led you to like?
I think it just depends on, like I said, I think it's case by case because I think it depends. It depends on your buzz when you get the deal. It depends on so many things because, it depends on your percentage, how much you're giving up of your music. And it depends on what your contract is and all that shit. I was lucky to like not take a stupid fucking dumb deal. I had my manager and we decided not to take
A crazy amount.
a crazy amount of bread like from these other labels and
Because your payback is easier to do, right? When you're not taking.
You never know. It's like it could go crazy. It could. You could fucking blow up and fucking change everything, and it could. But it's like you're not gonna. And then you have to pay back all that money, and it's like it's just you gotta know the business, and like there's so much more than just you're taking money and recoup. It's so much more than that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think there's a lot of there's so many pros to being with a label, and I love Empire. I think Empire is fucking great. I think they do a lot of great business, and I think Ghazi is like what he's built over there is fucking amazing. So yeah, I got nothing but love for Empire. I think there's pros and cons. It depends on what you do with it. It depends on the artist and like what they're gonna do. Because a lot of people get that deal, bro. They get that deal and they get that signature, and then they think the work is done. You know what I mean?
You still have to do the work afterwards,
like,
dude.
dog, that's when the work begins.
That's the contract start date. That's
it's
not
like this is when it really starts. It's like this is not when you take your foot off the gas pedal. And a lot of people do that shit. They sign that deal and they take their foot off the gas like they made it already and shit. It's like, bro, you're not even in the fucking door yet, dog.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
You're in the dugout.
Right. You're in the fucking. You're not even in the dugout. You're in the fucking. You're at the snack stand, dog.
You're the Modesto Nuts, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like,
Shout out to Modesto Nuts, bro.
like, come on,
Are they
dog.
not the Nuts anymore, though? Aren't they something else? Or are they still the Nuts?
I don't know.
Still the nuts.
Bro, you ever wear a suit from Dapper Man? It's a total game changer. They've been voted best men's store 2 years straight, and it shows. From everyday suits to once-in-a-lifetime occasions, they've got you covered. And when it comes to weddings, there's no one else I'd rather trust. No rentals, no guesswork, just real fits from people who actually know what they're doing. Remember, whether it's a job, a wedding, or just because you want to show up looking sharp, they've got you. You can reach them at 209-285-2424, and they are located at 3507 Tully Road, Suite 310 and 320, next to Mr. T's Donuts. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Dapper Man isn't just a store, it's a suit lounge. And it's not called Dapper Man for no reason, because you're going to be there looking dapper, man. It's that time. Declutter with ease and reclaim your space. Welcome to Be Junk Free Merced, where Scott Livesay is your go-to guru for hassle-free junk removal. Tired of tripping over unwanted items or feeling overwhelmed by clutter? Scott's got your back. Unlike other services that leave you with the heavy lifting, Scott swoops in and handles everything himself. Say goodbye to clutter and hello to the refreshed space. Reach out to Scott today for a quote, and let's make sure your junk disappears in a snap. You can reach him at 209-233-1519.
Are they?
I thought they, or maybe they're not
nuts.
Dude,
I have
Modesto
the
Nuts needs to
schedule.
capitalize on like nuts being there for like Modesto.
Some nuts merch?
Modesto Nuts, suck our nuts, something like that.
Like a good ass slogan.
Yeah, exactly.
Lick my nuts.
Yeah, exactly. And then it'll be like sponsored by a what is the Peanuts brand?
Oh,
Planters.
Oh, Planters.
Yeah, sponsored by Planters. Suck our. Even them got to do the suck our nuts.
Yeah.
Like, that's a Super Bowl commercial, dude.
For sure.
Over and over and over and over.
100%.
Bro, like that. That's what that is,
Yeah,
bro.
that's That's good shit. Yeah. That's good marketing right there.
Dude.
Have some of these.
Dude, you guys
That's a play.
remember the Tubi commercial for the Super Bowl? Everybody had the weird hats where it was like a flesh cowboy hat
yeah,
and then a wizarding hat and shit. Bro, this dude that was supposed to be on the podcast was literally in that fucking commercial.
Oh, no shit.
And our schedule just didn't line up. He's a comedian though. He's from Bakersfield too.
What? He had he had a hat on?
He was one of the guys with like the wizarding hat, and he was like the guy at the very end of it. Like, and he was like in it a couple of times, but it was hella funny.
Crazy,
because
bro.
I remember him posting it, but it was like the down up, and I'm like, what is it? What is he like a giant penis? Like, what is he, dude? Because it was like just a flesh circle around his head.
Yeah.
And then because that's all he
I know,
posted
bro.
of
I
it.
remember seeing that shit too. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And you're just like, what the hell? But like, just like marketing like that is so funny. Dude.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's funny. And then so music videos.
Yeah.
Like have you always been about them? Like so do you have music videos that aren't out anymore that you did like from the pre-2018 era or no?
I think everything's on there, bro.
Okay.
There's
gotcha.
there's definitely some shit from like way fucking back in the day. Actually, there's like a lot of shit from back in the day that you can still find, bro. Like there's some shit I did with my boy Soaring, like from like our so we had this group called Higher Learning. And like there's shit on SoundCloud. Like if you look up Higher Learning, you might find some old SoundCloud shit. Some gems.
That was like your group name.
That was our group name.
That's sick.
It's like, yeah, it's some crazy ass shit back then. Like,
any of your homies still do it or no?
From Higher Learning?
Yeah.
Soaring will get on shit like here and there, and I think he's been talking about dropping.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done shit in a while. And really it's just me, dog.
Yeah, I just came in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
got this shit on my chest, bro. Higher Learning.
Higher
gang
Learning
on my chest.
Yeah.
I got HLOD on my arm. Higher Learning or die. It's big Higher Learning shit still, baby. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, I feel like that that could be your brand.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm still putting on for the gang. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Standing 10 toes down.
I feel like that'd be like sick on merch, Higher Learning.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was
100%.
that. You guys just come up with that name in high school or what?
Yeah, before. Yeah, about high school. Yeah, actually about high school. Yeah. Yep.
That's sick. That's funny,
Yeah.
dude.
You remember that movie, Higher Learning? You ever seen that movie?
I don't know.
It's for old ass, like, fuck. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie, bro. It's like it's like one of those old school 90s movies and shit. I can't remember exactly like but I remember the movie.
It's like a Friday vibe type of like 90s
No,
movie?
it's like I can't remember if it's like a drama, high school, like fucking.
Oh, like a like coming of age type movie and like all those type of
something like that. Yeah.
That's funny, dude. That's cool.
But like I think we were like big heavy stoner fucking kids and like, you know what I mean? Like we're listening to like you know what I mean, bunch of like hip hop and like Wiz Khalifa early shit and like so like it just stuck. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Bro, I made this fucking like this must have been one of my first video projects, but I fucking like literally did for the roll-up song. I like just did like images to what he was saying. So like we're rolling up blunts like bigger than King Kong fingers, and I would have like a blunt of King Kong finger on it. But like I just remember like doing this like super early on and then like because I got into video like do you remember the flip video cameras? Like
for sure.
Yeah, bro. So like me and my buddy bought one of those and we would do like sketches. So like Lonely Island type fucking sketches
no shit.
and
That's
shit
dope.
like that, bro.
That's dope.
And
I
so
love
like
it, bro.
that's like what we did during high school.
So you've been doing fucking.
So I did it. So
you've
I
been
did
around like content for fucking.
Yeah. So I did it like that until like 2018 ish,
Right.
basically. I mean, not 2018. So it's like since I graduated high school, and then I just never pursued it after that until 2019. And then 2019, I was like, oh, I really liked video. Like I wondered if I still.
It's like I want to do.
And
this
I was
shit.
26 at the time, so I felt like it was now or never if I want to try to make a switch in my life of
sure.
like try to do something.
And
you know
what
I
were
mean?
you say you were doing before then?
So I was like going to school to be a teacher.
Facts. That's
So
right.
I was like substitute teaching and like so like in Starbucks. So I used to work for Starbucks forever, and they had this program like it was ASU online. So like I just took like Arizona State University online, and then but then I kept on like I told you earlier so that was the path I was going to go down, and no one would question it if you go I'm going to be a teacher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
Right.
then like 2019 happened, and picked up a camera, and then.
Fell in love with this shit.
Fell in love
for sure.
It became what it is now, and
Right.
then all this shit got born out of it too. So
Right.
that's why I just like once I used to be scared of I feel like growing up it's like guy groups of friends make fun of each other, bro, and like you're always like weird about being embarrassed in high school or some
For
dumb
sure.
shit, bro,
Dog,
and
the
like
dumbest shit. Putting yourself out there is a hard thing.
and then like 26 was the age where I was like, oh, like just do what makes me happy because at the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters. Like,
and it's like when you really think about it, like, what do I want to do, dog? Do I want to fucking teach and shit, which is cool. Like I think that's great.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that shit. Both of my parents are in the fucking.
Well, with this studio, I've been thinking like it'd be cool to teach some classes here about like
100%.
photography, videography.
Bro,
like
100%.
there's nothing that's been like actually like that. And then there's
Right.
all these sets here that you can use and like teach people lighting and shit
For sure.
like that.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
yeah.
Trust me, bro. I went to that same shit with music. It's like fuck. There's nothing I love more than this shit, you know. And it's like if I'm gonna do this, like. I gotta do it. I have to do it. It's
And
like,
you have to give it the attention that it needs.
and I have to give it a try. Like I have to, like that was for me. It was like, bro, I cannot like. And I tried working other jobs, bro. I did those jobs where it was like, you know, I tried to fucking do HVAC or like fucking.
Dude, I could have used you on my old old place when
Can you imagine
when we
me,
just
dog?
left, bro.
Can you imagine me doing some HVAC,
Dude, they gave us a fucking HVAC from the 1980s.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah, let's go. I was under the crawl space, dog. You know what I mean? I'm like, fucking.
You did too many crawl spaces. You're like, that's enough for me, bro.
I'm just like, bro, there's no fucking way people are happy doing this shit, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean,
maybe they are.
but not me, dog. I'm
Not
like,
everybody can do the 9 to 5. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and then I tried a few different things. I'm just like, I'm waking up just like, fuck. You know, like I'm
dreading life.
I'm dreading this shit. I hate it, bro. I fucking hate it. I don't want to do this shit, bro. I don't want to fucking go do this shit. I don't want to do this shit.
I don't want to fucking do it, man. I don't want to do
so
it.
it's like,
No, I
have
feel
to
you though.
make something work, bro. Plus, bro, like, you know, I went overboard with the fucking tattoos and shit, and it's like, bro,
So when did that start?
I can't. You know what I mean? It's like, bro.
So
I
you
can't,
were
I can't go walk into Starbucks and say,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Well,
here's my application."
you,
dog.
well, at Starbucks you might be.
Well, yeah, but you
I
get
know
what I'm
you
saying.
mean. I know.
But
You can't go to Lowe's and do it.
and nowadays it's like, I mean, like a real like fucking career.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
like-
I don't
like
know.
a corporate.
Right, it's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, and it's like I never want to do that shit, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I'm putting all those things in. It's like, bro, this is all I got, dog.
Yeah.
I got to do this shit, and it's like I got to go hard with this. So
And
it's what we did.
So when did your like music videos start coming out heavy?
Probably around that time, 2018 to
2018,
2017.
and then- yeah.
That was like the whole surge of it, bro. It was like the SoundCloud era, the fucking.
And your videos are, dude, I like your videos.
Thank
seem
you, bro.
thought out.
I
Like,
appreciate
you know
that
what I
shit.
mean?
Yeah.
I think is Up the one where you're the Mormon.
Up is-
yeah, dude.
That was a cool
That's
one.
like my favorite one.
That's one of my
Throw
favorite
that-
ones
yeah.
too, bro. Yeah.
That one, and then the other one where you're like fucking, you're like what, like you're fishing in the fish
That's-
tank.
yeah, that's
Is that
the same one.
So what's the one
That's the one, bro.
Oh, that's the same one.
Yeah.
That one, and another one where you're like on top of the trailer and shit.
Oh
and
yeah, that
you're-
was fuck, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about. That was the
yeah.
one Perps did the beat for. That was
Yeah, that one was sick though.
fuck, dog. Why am I blanking on that shit? That was on Cozy's World. That was on Cozy's World.
Right here.
There
we go.
Fuck, bitch. Why am I blanking on that shit, dog? That's
It was,
pissing me off.
Go to popular. I think. I think it'll.
What in the fuck?
Now go down. Yeah.
Bingo, Homecoming.
Homecoming. Yeah.
Hey, that's my shit.
No, that one. Those two. I was like, oh, I fucking love
Yeah.
the like.
But look, bro, like the last video I dropped, I mean, I did drop a video with my boy Sam. Shout out my dog Sam, bro. Sam's the fucking goat, dog. Sam McGrath, bro.
Uh-huh.
He's on tour right now with Skies.
Oh, really? Little Skies, right?
Yeah,
Is that his
that's
name,
why
right?
I just went. I just
You
went and
performed
did a
over
show.
there,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
That's like the.
those are the homies, bro.
Yeah.
I love those fools.
And so, how
much.
did you guys all link? Like, so, question: did you know Lil Peep or anything prior?
No.
Or no,
never.
Okay, never.
Never.
But Lil Skies was connected with them, weren't he, or no?
I mean,
I feel like I found
no,
those-
no, they,
I
I
found
don't think
those-
they were like they didn't like they definitely talked for sure.
So I
know?
found Lil Skies through me finding Lil Peep originally.
People's one of my favorites, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, the one he's like, fuck my life. Dude,
He's
I
got
fucking
so
like,
much.
his
bro.
melodies
like,
are just his.
yeah. He I think he was really
He's before his time almost.
100%.
Yeah.
So before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was great, bro. It's a sad thing, bro. I hate that shit so much, bro. It's the worst thing.
And so
ever when
looking
you
back,
lose
are
somebody
you just
that.
like, fuck, I got so lucky in the sense of like,
I think all those things are factors in my
Mhm.
head, and just like, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that, or like, you know, I don't want to fucking.
it all made you who you are today.
Yeah,
too. Like
like,
at the end of it, like even
for
like
sure.
going through it, like
The
you're
drugs
out
is a
of it,
fucked
yeah.
up thing, bro. It's a fucked up. It's just a horrible cycle.
Mhm.
And if you don't get out of it, bro, you're just like, you just continue staying. You can't. It's like you have to be the one to make the change. Like no one else is gonna do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
You could have everybody around you telling you, dog, you can't, like, you look fucked up. You can't do this. You're you know what I mean? And it's like, until you make that step to be like, you look in that fucking mirror, bro, and just say like, you are fucking up, dog. You know, it's not gonna change, bro. And you're gonna stay in that cycle. And I knew I had more. You know, I got so much shit, bro, on the table. I have so much shit to like, you know, I have so much shit going for me, and I have so much.
Like think about, like,
it's like, bro, I'm throwing all this shit away. Like it's crazy, bro. Like I can't do that.
And
bro.
then I always try to be like, bro, if like me in 2019 or like you in 2011 saw where you are now, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, I'm fucking made it and I'm figuring it out and I know what I'm doing. And then if fast forward to us here, it's like, fuck, we don't know what we're doing. We're trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But the point is like that guy back there thinks that like this dude right now
for sure
is like, you know what I mean? I have to remind myself, because when I think about it that way, I'm like,
bro.
Okay, like I am where
I'm on the right
like,
path.
Yeah,
dog. You're
exactly.
on the right path.
Exactly.
You're on the right path. No,
but they're just like, and then the self-doubt, the fucking
bro. Look at that fucking sign behind you, dog.
Bro, shout out
Come
Connor
on,
Manufacturing,
gang.
bro.
That's hard as fuck,
Gang,
bro.
gang.
Yeah. No, bro, this is a beautiful ass fucking building, bro.
Thank you, man.
It's amazing, bro, what y'all are putting together out here. And like just the whole, bro, it's not even just a fucking Merced thing.
Dude,
it's a valley
Yeah.
thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's the whole fucking valley. And there's the valley's such a fucking huge place with so many
Beautiful things,
beautiful
dude.
things, bro. Food, fucking fashion, artists.
Dude, a lot of artists, photographers,
videographers, tattoo artists, bro.
Dude.
There's so much fucking talent out here, bro. And I think this can be that hub, bro. I think that's dope to have a place like this where, because there's no one else doing that. There's nobody else doing that.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. It was like everyone like, and then the thing is, it's like when I first started it, I was like, oh, I like, because everyone talks shit about the Central Valley and the area. And at first I was like, oh, I can't do that now. And then honestly, I'm like, the thing that actually brings everyone together is the fact that like, dude, bro, we can make fun of the area. We understand like why like it's bad in the sense of like when we're putting fucking tire shops in every corner, when there's an 8th Starbucks coming into your town, like those types of things. And those things are funny to point out and joke about. And like that actually brought people more together than I thought it would ever. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because I used to be like, oh fuck, I'm talking shit about the
relate.
area, but I'm supposed to be highlighting the area. But it's the relatability of it that no one's like, because they're like, why the fuck is this guy? Why is this guy talking about Merced? Why is this guy talking about Stockton? Why is this guy like? Because you don't see that on your fucking like Explore feed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, we need more of that, dog.
Yeah, and that's why I was, and I kept being like, it'd be cool if somebody did this. It'd be cool. And then finally, it was like, oh, we could fucking do this. Like, and then this year, and getting this building, like, it kind of taught me like I got to reach out to people, and I got to expand my team and expand like. Because like it was just me and Duffy doing everything up until last season. Literally every promo, every edit, every sketch. We're editing this, filming it. I bet it's like trying to do the behind the scenes.
Did it get to be like too much?
Dude, it got too much.
Was it like, were you guys both just like,
dude, this past year,
fucking whelmed?
It was just like paralyzing.
Yeah.
So much to do that you can't do anything.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's like a lot of creativity is like, and I got to a point where like, that's what I like because I was making myself be like, because I was like, oh, I want to take portraits of these people. I want to do behind the scenes. I want to film it. I want to do 3 cameras. I want to like, you know, just keep adding to it because I want to keep making it better. But then it's like, I'm so like, I did all that stuff, but then I was like, fuck, I'm so alone editing this by myself all the time. It's the opposite of building a community. You know what I mean? And so this year, that's why like I've started reaching out to people and just like, I just want to slowly bring people I can slowly trust and and like just like having Charlie here do some behind the scenes stuff and have like do stuff like that. That's 100%. Huge compared to like
have some background content, bro.
Like,
pictures.
Because it was always on me, and then I was like, bro, I don't have anything except the podcast to promote. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And so it's just
100%.
like and then just trusting people because I think as a creative, you're so hard to like relinquish control when it's like your baby. You know what I mean? Bro. And so it's just like being, but like I
same thing with like fucking features and shit and like music and shit. Like 100%, bro. It's like you want your shit to be the best it can be. 100%.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So that's why like, I've been learning like through like getting this studio and everything. It's just like, bro, like
you put so much into this motherfucker,
bro. Yeah, and it's like a giant growth stage of trying to figure it out and like being like, okay, like yes, it's yours, but like you gotta release it and like same thing that like I was used to like be like, oh, I got her on the Instagram account and like for Studio 99, I'm just like my wife. I'm like, hey, that's all on you. Like I don't even want to Like I get like when I get notifications from him, I'm like, bro, I'm not like I'm already trying to figure out my podcast stuff and my video and photo business.
I bet that
know
helps
what I
so
mean?
much.
Yeah,
Having somebody to run that
bro.
shit.
Yeah. And like so like me and my wife are just like she literally helped me build. Like we built this podcast set the day
That's
we
fucking
had our
sick,
first
bro.
podcast for the season, and like we were looking at it, I was like, dude, it just doesn't look like how we had like a table. We're looking across from each other. I was like,
Right.
it just doesn't look like it's not like it looks worse than my other studio, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we saw this couch on Facebook Marketplace, and we already had those chairs.
Marketplace is low key,
Dude,
the
it's the
fucking
best.
Everything
It's
in
awesome.
here is fucking Marketplace,
They
bro.
fucking got this shit on there, huh?
Yeah, everything,
That's
bro.
the fucking place, dog.
Dude, yeah,
For
Facebook
furniture and
Marketplace,
shit, it's
dude,
like crazy.
everything, bro. Facebook Marketplace is the shit.
Yeah.
We got these a different time, and like
no shit.
we bought these 2 years ago,
Yeah.
like on Facebook Marketplace from somebody else, and then we saw this one. I was like, that fucking matches. I gotta
Need
go
it,
get
dog.
it, bro. I need it.
And it'd be good prices and shit.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like fucking crazy.
The guy
bro.
was like, "This is a designer couch. I bought it for like $700." I was like,
Right.
well, I'm paying you $200."
It's
for
like, bro,
this,
you're paying like a band for some shit on
Dude,
IKEA.
yeah.
For like, it's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are we doing, dog? Marketplace
Bro.
is the new vibe.
Dude, Marketplace, and then have you ever heard of BitRL? Have you ever heard of
No.
that, bro?
I'm gonna have to peep, dog.
Bro, BitRL, bring up BitRL.
I love
Duffy.
buying like
This
I'm
is
such a
like
fucking like old man now, bro. I
so,
love
bro.
buying furniture. and
BitRL is basically eBay locally. So they got one in
Right.
Stockton, California, and it's just
Yeah.
a big ass warehouse. And then, like, dude, have you ever BitRL, bro?
Oh,
bro.
what the fuck is this, bro?
So like click on it and it's eBay, but like everything starts at $0. And they'll have Traeger grills starting at $0. So like
What?
you'll get shit half off. And like go to like world's largest retailer is generally a pretty good one.
bro, what in the fuck? They got TVs and shit.
Yeah, TVs and
yeah.
stuff. The only
Bro,
thing
what
is there's like I have bought stuff there that does not have all the parts to it. So like
okay.
but you can
But you've had things there that have been amazing.
yeah, that your
They're great.
Your stand right there, your microphone
look, we're-
arm.
yeah,
boom,
we're live,
boom.
baby.
Yeah, exactly. That microphone, boom,
love it.
like dude, hella shit. But like record players, like look at that.
And you just bid on
groovy
shit.
ass, yeah, bid. So like, bro,
It starts at 0 and you bid on it.
yeah, bro.
Holy fuck.
Put in the whole Central Valley. You need to get on fucking BitRL.
Yeah,
it is
dog.
my shit.
No,
That's
don't
crazy.
get
Oh, no, I
on
got
BitRL.
Gatekeep.
Beep.
We might cut this.
Right, this whole section.
Like, yeah, please get on. Yeah. Exactly, but dude, no, this is the shit. Like they'll have like
Wow.
laptops on there, bro. They'll have like
shit,
TVs, refrigerators, bro. Literally, you
Little
name
plushy
it.
beanbag
Bro,
chair?
I've gotten like a lot of like random like audio equipment and
Wow,
like bro, like
bro.
the randomest shit. They'll have drones on there sometimes, lenses,
shit.
dude. And it's just random, bro. Light stands and shit.
That is fucking crazy, bro. I just got the time.
I bought my
time
mattress
remaining.
there, bro. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, dude. King size mattress,
Do you
bro.
do you ever get shit for like dumbass super low?
Oh yeah, no, dude. Like
like $5 if no one bids or some shit.
You will. Like lamps. I've gotten like a lamp. Like,
Right,
a dope
like
ass
just
lamp.
like some
It's like
random
originally $300, but you
Right.
get it for $5 and no
That's
one fucking cares.
crazy,
This
bro.
TV stand was like $15 right here.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
I'm about
We've
to
been going-
I'm about to go on that
Bro,
bitch tonight, dog.
I'm-
Start
yeah, bro.
splurging.
Stockton warehouse. Like
BitRL.
that.
Yeah, there is.
Fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Don't gotta go far.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's
That damn dog.
it's
That's
so
fire.
funny. Yeah. So that's why I've been on that.
That's dope.
I've been on BitRL. But sometimes, but the shitty thing about it is that it has you bidding on shit you have no reason to be bidding on.
Right.
It'd be like fucking like something that's like $2,000, and like it's like, well, I can buy it for $50 right now.
Yeah,
so like
yeah. Let me
worst
let me
case
put my bid in this
scenario.
bitch.
Yeah. And then but sometimes then I'll end up with that shit that I'm like, I don't know why I bought this, but
Yeah.
like I bought it because it was cheap. Like
It's fuck yeah. 100%.
That's funny. That's
It's BitRL, dog.
Yeah.
I
It's a
had
good
to.
name. Yeah. But it's just somebody buys truckloads of resale shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
And that's all it is like
And they're just dumping all the extra,
Yeah,
all the extra shit.
exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Hey, are you looking to boost your business without the cost of purchasing an expensive ATM or dealing with processing? Central ATM Company has you covered. They provide free ATMs, yes, that's right, free ATMs to businesses like dispensaries, liquor stores, gas stations, barbershops, and more. Reach out today and ask about their wireless card readers. Save money and streamline your transactions with ease and without the card reader fees. Let Central ATM help your business grow. You can reach them today at calcentral23@gmail.com. With personalized care, experienced therapists, and a focus on helping you move better and feel better, Valley Performance Physical Therapy is the go-to spot for all your rehabilitation and wellness needs. They don't just treat symptoms, they get to the root of the problem so you can get back to doing what you love, pain-free. You can reach them at 209-626-5350 to schedule an appointment and are located at 1180 West Olive Avenue in Merced. You know you got to support local by spending local? Trans-County Title is your only locally veteran-owned and operated title company. They have been serving Merced County since 1985 and are ready to help you with your next escrow transaction. By choosing Trans-County Title, your dollars stay local. They are members of local organizations developed to support and improve our community. They offer amazing marketing tools to their agents to better assist you with a smooth transaction and also provide you with the best customer service. Because at Trans-County Title, our service is the difference.
Cause bro, for me too, like these past few years been a lot. It's been a lot for me, bro, dealing with just, I put off so many, I put off so much shit with the drugs, bro, and just numbed my whole self out that where I wasn't even able to feel like certain emotions and shit, or like go through certain shit the right way. I just would block shit out and deal with it. That's how I would deal with it. So like getting sober and like figuring out, how it feels to fucking feel anxious again and fucking have stress again, but without the drugs and like,
how you're gonna handle it,
right,
yeah.
bro? It's like fucking. So those like, it makes me want to fucking smoke and shit. I get super like, my anxiety is all fucking. I have bad anxiety and like I get bad like. I be stressed out and like it be just dumb shit that I put on myself and shit. But like, yeah. The smoke, bro. It's like it's just like
just
a thing.
Watching it.
It's like it relieves it for some reason, and
that's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So I keep on trying to talk about your music videos, and we keep fucking like every single time, bro. We're like blah 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 blah.
Okay,
no, but do you have a lot of thought that goes into them? Do you like to plan them out? Do you give your director the thing like some?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think there was in the beginning, I just had a lot of good people around me, bro, with like a lot of like good ideas and input. Like my producer over show, he's got a really good mind when it comes to just music and everything.
He's Stockton too, or where's he?
He's from Stockton, born and raised. And I think like I just got a good group of people around me that and I think I have a good kind of sense of what looks good and what I want to put out and shit.
They're all like unique, honestly. Each one is like
there's different videographers too.
Yeah, for sure. And so what's Trevor
Potter? That's my dog,
dude. So I just follow him because GB's like, hey, you should follow him. He basically does what you do, like in a different way, like in a different area. And then ever since then, I've just been locked in of like, I'm like, bro, this is like an alternate reality, me doing stuff, like,
right?
Because I watched him as the day in the life with you and him and stuff like that.
He was at No Jumper for a while too, and then he left. He left No Jumper, and he's doing his own thing, and he's doing a bunch of.
And then he did the BBC podcast or whatever.
BBC.
Yeah,
he's doing big ass shit now.
But he films and records lots of podcasts and
for
does
sure.
shit for
he
people.
does like all the AD and like I think he does like House Phone and all them podcasts.
Yeah, he does a lot of.
He's got a lot of.
He's tapped in with a lot of people.
He's locked in with a lot of people for sure.
That's sick. And then so you just like, how do you like your videographers and stuff like that? We
just work together on shit. So like if I have a song or whatever that we want to shoot, whoever I'm working with. I think back then I only worked with like a few people like really heavy. Like I had a lot of videos with Stewie early on, Stewie Films.
No, yeah, I follow him, yeah.
And I fuck with Stewie, you know? Stewie was, he did like Swerving Through the Mud, Been That,
Bring it back.
Fuck, I can't remember the other one.
It's right there.
Speed Dial.
There you go.
He did. There was a few he did. And then like Trevor did a bunch, and my boy Park did a lot of videos too for me. Park was the one who did Up.
Yeah, that one was sick, bro.
Yeah, he did a lot. But yeah, I think we just be brainstorming.
Such a good
on shit.
concept. That was such a good concept though.
I think sometimes, bro, like early on too, like in the very, very beginning, I didn't really think about it too much. I just kind of like let the videographer, like we just would run and gun shit. Like we were just running and gunning. We would go somewhere, pick a fire location. And just fucking have fun.
That's just and that's how the video, like I feel like that's like growing up like that, or like when you're first getting into videography, it's like it's like I can't even think about like what shots I want to do. I'm just like, I have to be there and like figure it out and
get your fucking feet on the ground and shit, right?
That's sick though.
So yeah, I think a lot of it was early running gun shit, and then nowadays, bro, it's so much more strategic, and like we're trying to, because we want to put out the best shit we can, and we want to put out the biggest shit we can, And so it's like, and I haven't dropped videos.
I was gonna say,
for
so like,
long.
I was gonna say, so what do you have like in the bank? So this is not gonna come out for like another month at least.
Right.
So I'm
we
just
have
saying,
like, we got dumbass music dropping, bro. Like right now is kind of like my like I said, I dropped the album last year in 2024 in the very beginning of the year, and then I dropped a single at the end of the year, and this year, bro, I'm coming out like I'm dropping more music this year than I have in the past like 3 years.
Damn.
Even when I was like really dropping shit back in like 2022 or 2021 or whatever, like I'm gonna be dropping way more than that. Like it's crazy, bro. We have so much shit already.
A couple albums or what?
Just dumbass music, bro. Like I'm gonna probably be dropping like we already have dumbass just songs, singles. And shit. I'm just flooding out hella singles.
The fucking Russ method, bro.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
single.
Bro, I'm flooding.
Bro.
We're about to flood shit out like crazy, bro. Like, so I got a song dropping on April 11th.
Oh hell yeah!
And
literally fucking what is that like?
Yeah, right around the corner, baby.
Yeah, like 8 days. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I got a song dropping on the 11th, which is gonna go fucking crazy. We got.
Is that going to be one of the lives or no?
No,
Oh,
it's not because
gotcha.
I think the other ones are gonna be sick.
Cool,
I got
cool,
some
cool.
good ones for the live.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like, bro, we got some like.
One's coming.
We're getting geared up for summertime, bro. We're gonna get like some.
Hell
we're gonna get
yeah.
some booty shaking shit going.
There we go.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I got a song dropping on the 11th, and bro, I'm gonna be dropping like in every single month. I got new music coming, like every single month.
Hell yeah.
More than just one single. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm about to be.
Are you just gonna do it as singles though? Like right now?
Right now,
you're just gonna fucking.
I'm gonna pump out
drop.
hella singles, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's just what I'm on right now, bro. Everything must go. I have hella music that I've like been sitting on for a while, and I have so much new shit that like we're just gonna flood out the system and flood out the fucking catalog. I got so much content and like a bunch of shit, and like
You already have like recorded and shit too.
so much shit,
Dude,
bro.
hell yeah.
So much shit.
You're gonna have like a push basically. Like
We're about to go on a crazy ass run, dog.
Dude.
And
are you gonna do tour or anything?
for sure, at the end of the year, bro.
You're gonna release some of the stuff and then tour?
I'm gonna do like this is my plan, right? So I'm gonna do a few shows this year for sure. Like summertime, we'll get some shows popping. I'm gonna do like shows are gonna be back up and
Dude,
running.
we should
'Cause
try
I haven't
to,
done shows
we
in
should
a
try to
long
do
ass
like
time.
a Tiny Desk type concert here.
100%. No, we'll do that for sure.
We'll try to get something
We'll get it
going,
popping,
bro.
dog. We'll do something lit
Fuck
for
yeah,
sure
bro.
here. I'm so down. But yeah, like we'll get some shows going summertime. That's when shit's gonna be like back popping. I haven't done shows in years, bro. You feel me? Like
So
it's been a long
the
time.
first one
That
you
was the
did
first
recently?
one I've done in a while.
So how was that?
It was fucking great, bro. I had
Just
such a
going
good
out
time.
there.
It was the best just being bro, just being back in that mode and just being back in like being back with everybody and just like being, just I remind myself how much I love this shit and how much I miss this shit. Doing like just traveling and fucking, doing the sound check and just being with the homies and being backstage and like, bro, it's just like the adrenaline rush and just everything together, bro. And it's like, and now I can experience it in a way where I can like actually soak it in. I'm not fucking blacked out in the corner fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not, I'm able to actually
You can appreciate it, bro.
enjoy it, bro, and appreciate it for what it is and
remember it.
Yeah, you feel
bro.
me?
Like
And
literally, just,
actually like, not take nothing for granted, bro, and really enjoy the shit. So that's been like everything for me, bro.
That's
It's just
awesome,
getting back
dude.
to like the fun of this shit and getting back to the love and just the joy of like the music and just everything that surrounds it. And so yeah, that's been the best shit for me, bro. The show was so dope to just go and shout out my dog Sam, bro, because he, my dog Sam, he brought me out for his set and like we had a fun ass time and like, bro, it's the best, bro. It's the best being on the road and just doing that shit. It's
Was
so
that
much
in
fun.
Sac? Where was that?
It was Sacramento.
Hell yeah, dude.
But like, it just makes me want to it just makes me fucking itch for that shit. And I want to do it more.
It's like dry. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, I remember this, bro.
So and now it's so different, bro. Like everything's so much more, like I'm in such a different place now. I'm so much more clear headed. And so I think people are going to be able to see that through everything we're
the
doing
music and
nowadays.
everything
just,
else.
yeah, like, bro, it's going to be dope. And I'm just so fucking excited, bro. I'm excited for this year and everything we got coming, bro. We're about to be like, it feels so good to be dropping music again, back in that mode and just like, because I mean, even when I was dropping music like last year, right? Like I dropped an album, but I didn't do the whole like
roll out, try to promote it, get
I just
it going.
felt, you know what I mean? I'm just like, we're putting this shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I haven't put out anything in a while. I need to put something out.
And
Like,
that was like my album where it was like if you heard that album or listened to it, like it's very like I think you can listen to that album and know the shit I was going through the past couple years, right? Like you could tell, like I was
going through something. I need to get through this.
I had to get this album
basically.
out.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I had to get 1-800 out.
Uh-huh.
That was like the album of me, like after I got sober and like, you know, I'm
You were writing
going through all
everything
this
you're going
shit. And, like,
through,
yeah,
yeah.
just like all this shit, bro, all this emotion and just everything. That's 1-800 self-destruction. You know what I mean? And that album was like, I got that shit out and I got a single out after that and that was great, bro. And it gave me this year to just kind of prepare for now. You know what I mean? What I'm doing now. And so now is just like, I've been working on this shit the past like year and a half, 2 years, really building up to this moment. And now we're here. You know what I mean? Now we're here in this moment. We got hella shit on the way. Everything's like back up, running. We got so much shit. It's just hella busy right now and shit, which is good. You know what I mean? Like, that's when shit's up and running and
you have to like work yourself back into that
for sure,
too,
bro.
because like
I had to like really get my sleep and like, cause like, bro,
dude, we're old, bro. We're old now, bro. We're 30, man.
like, bro, like
I had to get my sleep before I
like, bro,
released
like,
my rap.
my
album.
sleep under control and shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, coming cause like I said, I wasn't in the studio when I'm getting sober and I'm like, bro, I'm working out, I'm fucking eating healthy and I'm doing all this shit, and then I go from that to we're back in the studio.
Studio life, late
Till
at
fucking
night.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Damn.
and
Tired.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, oh my God, like every other day. And like, it's like, oh, we're going to go to Frisco and stay up at Empire Studio till fucking.
You've been recording up in
yeah.
Frisco, right? Though, yeah,
lot.
because you were saying that. You were saying I've been back and forth.
Yeah, I'd be out there a lot. I love Empire Studio, bro. It's the shit, bro. I love that studio so much.
It was important when you left to like keep a good relationship, like.
Yeah, like they've always just been great. Like they're great. They're cool. They're good. Fucking. I think Empire's great, bro. I fuck with them really heavy, and the people that I've always worked with over there, and you know they've always been open arms, good people and shit, and like I said, I still like I wouldn't be going over there, bro, if I wasn't still like with them or doing publishing with them and shit. But you know, they're fucking awesome, bro. I got no gripe with Empire. I love Empire. I think they're great, and I think honestly, it's basically when it comes to all that shit, you gotta, you know, they are doing the best deals for artists than any other label. That's just the facts of it. They're not. All these other labels, bro, are gonna get way more bread out of you than Empire is. Empire still may get something out of you, and you know, that's just what it is. They have to, dog.
Yeah, bro.
That's the whole fucking business of it.
Yeah,
you know?
like yeah.
But they are gonna give you a better deal. They're more like a partner than you know,
when you think of like a label,
than you being like fucking tied to you know what I mean? It's like they work with the artists and shit. And so what they've built is amazing, and I think they're gonna be here for a long time, bro.
Oh yeah, they've been here for how long? For
fucking a long time.
Yeah,
they have so many artists, bro, and like they just keep growing and growing. And the shit he's doing right now in Frisco is like, it's fucking insane.
That's sick.
He's brought that whole shit. Like, you remember back in the day, everyone was like, bro, if you want to act or do this or do that or do music, you have to go to LA or New York or like, that's it. You have to.
Yeah.
There's no other question about it. Like, you're not going to do it here. You got to go to fucking LA. And now you don't have to do that. You can go to fucking SF, bro, and there's a LA fucking compound.
Yeah.
Smack dab off the freeway.
Well,
you know?
and that's funny you say that because I feel like the Central Valley, we're just in the middle of everything, of all that. You know what I mean? So it's funny, it's like interesting.
I'm waiting for that shit to be here,
bro.
You know
I mean, it's interesting to see, like, dude, like from Bakersfield to fucking Sacramento, like the mesh of like artists and things that come out of here. It's just like
it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's also crazy that Korn is from fucking Bakersfield. Fucking, like,
oh yeah,
Rick Owens. Yeah.
Where's Rick from, dog? I didn't know
Bakersfield
that.
or
Is he
no?
from Bakersfield?
Porterville.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
I saw something
bro.
down there. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy. That's
Dude,
dope.
There's like fucking George Lucas from fucking Modesto.
Bro.
That blows my mind.
George Lucas is the GOAT, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's telling you, bro. A lot
George
of fucking,
Lucas, I'm calling out you on the podcast.
Yeah, dog.
Fucking.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Josh
dude.
Allen, we're calling you out as
Oh,
well
dude,
again.
That's a dream podcast right there.
Dude,
George Lucas on the couch.
George Lucas and Josh Allen, bro. The
That'd be
Bills
tight.
fucking. Somebody gave me Josh
Oh, bro, I
Allen's
love Josh
dad's
Allen, bro.
Bro, I fucking just make videos hyping him up. I'm not even a Bills fan. Like,
He's my fantasy quarterback.
Bro,
every year.
I'm a Niners fan, but like I literally root for Josh Allen more than I root for the fucking Niners. It's fucking
He's
ridiculous.
the shit, bro. I fuck with him heavy.
Bro, one of my friends like literally was like, "Here's his dad's number. You should get his dad on the podcast." And I was low-key like, I need an introduction. I can't just message this guy, but like, hey,
what's up, dog?
yeah,
Come through.
You come
I'll
through.
fuck with your son.
Who's your last guest? I'm like, let me send you the Daddex podcast. This
Yeah.
will really explain it for you.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
Pull up, dog. Yeah.
He's the one I send the congressman. I'm like, oh, I had the U.S. congressman
right.
on the fucking podcast.
That's good shit.
Fucking yeah. So what do you do for fun? What does Daddex do for fun?
Man. Nowadays, bro, I just honestly nowadays I'm just doing music and shit. Like I just fucking studio for me is like the best shit ever. I love being in the studio with my boy for sure. We lock in. We're so locked in right now, bro. We're just and spending time with my daughter. I'm simple, dog. I don't be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did that whole.
We had the phase of it.
I did it, bro. I fucking, you know what I mean? I had that whole fucking. I did it. I lived like that, bro, and I fucking had the fun, and it was great. You know, I be with
How
my
was
daughter.
Disneyland? You just went to Disneyland,
Oh no,
right?
we were going to Disneyland.
Oh, you're going. Okay.
We're going on the 14th.
Oh, okay.
Or
Oh, yeah.
the 11th, or we're 14th to the 17th or the 18th.
Hell
something
yeah,
like that.
dude.
But yeah, so we're gonna go next week. But it's gonna be lit. I'm super juiced for that shit. But yeah, like bro, I'm simple, dog. I like playing video games and fucking watching movies and shit with my
Growing
child.
up, what are your video games growing up, bro?
Oh, bro.
Like Halo 2?
Halo.
Halo 2 is my shit, bro. Halo 2, Lockout,
Yeah.
fucking Swords vs.
Halo.
Shotguns, fucking, let's go.
Man, I'm trying to think. What
Dude, I used to Tony Hawk.
Pro Skater.
Bro, dude, I brought my original Xbox
GTA,
here.
you know
I've
what I
been
mean?
playing, Tony Hawk, American Wasteland, bro.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
that's a classic.
It's
bro.
crazy that my like muscle memory, I'm like, bro, like I'm like instantly back in
Oh,
there, and I'm
yeah.
like, I was literally beating shit that I couldn't beat when I was a fucking kid, bro. I was like 200,000 points on this fucking shit. I can do that, bro. All I'm doing is the same like
Locked in
20 flips
muscle
in a
memory.
row on a fucking half pipe, flips.
Yeah.
Flips. And then the other ones will be like 500,000. I'm like, I don't even understand how that's possible.
Right. Nah, bro.
Bro, that's my shit.
They're dropping
bro.
a new one too.
Yeah, but I feel like they made skateboarding games so much harder than they used to be, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't be both feet trying
that's
to
crazy,
ollie and like, bro, I need the A is ollie, Y is the
Fuck that
grind,
shit,
bro.
dog.
Like,
I'm not trying to really fucking
Yeah.
skate with my thumbs, dog.
Just like I'm not really trying to go to a fucking war when I'm playing Call of Duty.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm
like,
just
come on,
fucking, like
dog.
trying to fucking like.
Trying to have fun and shit.
They're like,
dog.
no, we need them to fucking breathe as well. You know, you're pressing
Yeah,
like
right.
down on the trigger to fucking breathe, bro. Fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Are you allowed to say anything that's coming out? So this will come out in May.
Yeah.
So what song is coming out? Can you say that?
Oh
Or
yeah. So the song coming out is called Modern Warfare.
Speaking of fucking,
Yeah.
literally, that's not set up at all, bro. That's just fucking. That's literally straight
Yeah.
from fucking.
That's the song dropping on the 11th, bro. It's called Modern Warfare.
Bro,
Yeah.
you do a lot of that. You got like the Dark Knight, bro. You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like a lot
Yeah.
of songs that are like.
Yeah.
Do you
Referenced,
have something
for
else
sure.
war related or modern warfare related, bro? I feel like I was looking at.
I can't think off the top of my head if I do, but
I don't know.
I'm sure I do.
Yeah, it was something like where it was,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
bro.
you know
Yeah,
what I
that's what I'm
mean?
saying. Like they're like all like, pop culture references
Yeah.
almost. Yeah. What about your style, bro? I feel like you got like a unique style. Like any inspiration, or you just fucking always had your own lane in it?
I mean, I think I probably pull from a lot of shit. I like a lot of. I think I don't know. There's a lot of brands I fuck with. Honestly, bro, like I really like a lot of like those underground. Just like, bro, I be on Instagram and shit. Like, I have a lot of homie brands on Instagram.
Dude, I don't even know who
There's this
owns
brand
it.
I really fuck with.
who?
Oh no, yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you say.
Dude, Creative Dads Club.
Yeah.
No fucking
dog.
no fucking idea who is this is. I saw somebody like another
best
photographer I have wear it.
Right.
And I was like, let me go to their site. And like
Yeah.
it was like on sale. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And he was even like, whose is that? I was like,
Cop that shit, yeah.
I tried to find their fucking mission statement. I couldn't.
Right.
So Creative Dads Club, if you're out there.
fire.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Take some merch, bro. I'll fucking wear it on this podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, bro,
Shameless
like
plug, yeah.
I found a lot of like when I first started doing music and like blowing up and shit, I had a lot of brands reach out to me, and I've always been super interested in like fashion. I love fashion. I want to do like clothes and shit someday.
That's sick, bro.
And like there's just like I found so many dope ass brands online, and like the homies like Sam and like Sam who does the videos and he does music and shit, who I just popped out with on tour. He like the homies Landon, you know Landon Cube.
Sounds super
He
familiar.
did, well, if you know Lil Sky,
Yeah,
you
you
probably
probably
definitely
know,
know
yeah.
Landon. But his homie Johnny Ransom, like he's got a brand called Ransom. There's like a bunch of homies who just have like these fire ass underground brands, and like he's doing big ass shit now. Johnny's doing big shit, and like all the homies are doing big ass shit. And like I met this one kid online. There's this brand I hella fuck with. It's called Berlink. These are the pants right here, actually from Berlink. And
They're
it's this
sick.
random ass brand, bro. They have like the sign is like Braille. It's like a Braille fucking logo.
Wow.
It's super hard, bro. Like, and I find little ass shit like this, and I just be grabbing little pieces and
Yeah, here and there, bro.
shit put together. This is from like Vague Studios. Shout out Vague Studios. You know what I mean? Those fools are from like fucking Florida or some shit. Like, yeah, I like
like that shit,
Just
yeah.
like shit that's not like super fucking
Name brand.
mass produced. Fucking
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like.
Bro, I can't believe they would have fucking dudes. Abercrombie and Fitch would have dudes like with their shirts off, just fucking standing there with like 1,000 sprays of perfume on them, just fucking.
Wait,
just
they would have like real
Dude,
people.
yeah, do you guys remember that? Yeah, you go to Modesto Mall, there's just a guy with his
never
shirt
went
off and their jeans like.
No, they used
"Yo,
to do
bro."
crazy shit, bro, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, they were fucking.
They used to do crazy shit.
Yeah, Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Didn't the I'm pretty sure the owner just got in trouble for like some
weird
not
shit.
misdemeanor. A fucking it was I think it was a felony.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Right.
With a minor, something
Fucking
like
a
that.
misdemeanor.
Yeah. Fucking laws are dumb these days, dude. Misdemeanor. I know. I was saying it, and I was like,
Right.
this is a wrong word for it. Misdemeanor.
Just a simple, you know,
Yeah. They made a mistake. Yeah.
light work. For
Yeah.
That's sick. And then, do you have any album that's in the future?
For sure. Oh,
Yeah, you got
100%.
something.
I definitely want to drop at least like one album this year. Probably like a project this year.
And
at
you,
least a
and you
project.
have enough stuff. You're just like you're still deciding on that type
I
of
have
stuff.
so
for
much
it.
shit,
yeah.
bro. I definitely want to drop. No, I mean, I'm definitely going to drop a project this year, but like, I'm going to be dropping so much music, bro, that it's like, I think people will understand the single shit. Because right now, like, it could sound like, oh, I'm going to drop one single and then just fucking be gone for 2 months.
Yeah.
Or like, nah, dog, I'm about to be like this, dog, with singles like this. Just fucking just thumbing them out at people and shit. So.
Is there a song like what song popped off for you first? Like what song was like?
It was Love Scars for sure.
Love Scars?
I mean, there's shit that got me to Love Scars to have that moment for sure.
Yeah. But like that's the one that you're like
Love Scars
You
was the
hadn't
one-
felt like one that went like that hard.
I mean, that was like,
before.
I went from like doing like, 5,000 plays to like 30,000 plays in a day.
Yeah.
40,000 in a day.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like overnight. Like,
And is it just like random stuff that like you know what I mean? Like did you like because I feel like with
I think-
Spotify like people get on playlists sometimes and like
oh,
your
yeah.
shit just
sometimes
fucking,
you don't
like-
know. I mean, sometimes you don't know what's really gonna
Yeah.
pop. Sometimes certain shit connects with people.
And then is it always like a song that you don't think's gonna pop? Also, and that's do you ever have that where
For
like
sure.
a song
Oh,
like you're like
100%.
oh that's kind of like a whatever
there's
song.
been songs
and
I
then
thought
you're
that
like-
would do better. I'm pretty good though. I got a pretty good radar, bro. With like,
But sometimes there is
I'm
a song
pretty
that
good.
you love and like or like a project that you love and you put it out and it's
I
not,
usually know when I'm in the studio like recording shit because I know what my fans like and I know what like people listen to like that like when it comes to my shit and I usually can have a really good gauge on like this shit's finna go crazy. I just know there's a feeling you get like most people will know who record music and shit. There's a feeling when you're like you probably know with videos or whatever when you get like a good ass fucking shot, bro, and it's just like. The
You're like,
sun's
yeah.
perfect, or like you know
there's
what I
a
mean.
flare,
just
the
whatever
flare
it is, it's
happens
just like-
and you're like
and you
fuck
can't
yeah.
recreate that shit. And it's like
Yeah.
this is it, bro. Like
Or when something happens, dude, when I'm editing something and like I just have like clips overlaid and I don't even mean to do
Right,
something,
right.
and then all of a sudden like there's a trans like it just goes from this shot to that shot to that shot, and I did that shit on accident, but I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
that's the shit.
Right.
Yeah.
no, it's the best.
That's fun. You ever got into video or photo or anything like that?
I love it all, bro. I
Yeah.
love it all. I think when it came to like that, like what I was gonna do with it though is always was music. You know, it was always music for me because
your outlet.
yeah, it's just what I fucking connected with the most for sure.
What has music taught you?
I probably just I mean music's taught me a lot, bro. Definitely how to like I mean have a passion for real, like passion and drive and like motivation and just all those things, like having something to really like work toward and like like, I don't like when you have something like that you really like have like you like, bro, I fucking like you bleed this shit. You fucking wake up and piss this shit. You know what I mean? It's just like it's in you and shit. Like you gotta fucking follow that shit. You know what I mean?
So your North Star kind of, right?
Yeah, for sure,
bro.
That's like my shit. Like it's always been my thing, and yeah, it's just always been something I have to fucking like. It makes me feel better. You know, I feel better when I'm recording and like doing music and yeah.
Getting it out there.
Yeah.
Getting out
whatever
it
is. Yeah.
The release of it. Yeah.
100%. And it don't even got to be some fucking deep ass thing. It don't even, you know, it just can be whatever. Like,
yeah, because your lyrics are kind of all over the place. Some are like deep, right?
sure.
And then others are just kind of lighthearted. Like what you think
Whatever
of when you
shit.
think of kind of
yeah,
like,
no, 100%. Yeah, no, 100%.
That's sick, though. That's sick, dude. Well, hey, dude, Daddex, thank you for coming on, dude. I appreciate it. How can people support
course,
you?
baby.
How can people like
Follow me on Instagram, dog. Let's get to fucking 100K.
DADDEX? Is that it, right?
Yeah, DADDEX. Follow me on Spotify. You know what I mean? Let's get the plays up, baby.
Bro, yeah, but you
yeah.
have a good amount of monthly listeners, though.
Yeah.
I think it's like 30,000 plus, right?
Yeah, we got like, I think right now we're at like 55.
Yeah.
55,000 plus right now.
Well, then plus there's like, so
When
I
I
only use Spotify though. So then there's also
Right.
Apple Music and everything
For
though
sure.
too, bro.
When I took the hiatus,
Yeah. So what you were at before that?
I was at 300K a month.
Damn.
It's like 300K monthly, bro. That's why it's like, bro, I'm like in this position where like I have all this shit going on and like all this good shit, and it's like, but I'm at the worst place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, it's like, on the outside, it's like all this shit's going
Like
on.
you're killing it.
Great.
Like yeah.
But inside and the house, I'm just like, fuck, dog. I'm just like, I was out of it. You feel me? I wasn't
Dude,
happy,
yeah.
bro. I was in a shitty ass, fucked up place, and I wouldn't change it for the world, bro. It was the best decision I could have made. You know,
Because it all brings you to like where you are today,
For
honestly.
sure.
And that's the same thing.
and now, bro, it's like I can do I'm gonna be able to do way more. And this year, I think people will be able to see that, and I'll be able to like even just the sheer of shit I'm doing like right now. It's gonna be like. It's going to be crazy, bro. And all that starts on the 11th. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm going to get kickstarted here at the
sure,
podcast,
baby.
get you back into the fucking, reintroduced into the world
hell
again
yeah.
of it.
No, I appreciate you
And
having me,
dude,
dog.
yeah, hell yeah, dude. And you're the Central Valley. I reached out to you like 2 or 3 years ago too. You
Right.
know what I mean? But it's just cool because like sometimes I'm like
Timing.
Dude, exactly, bro. I've had people like multiple times where it's like we'll link up a year after, or
Yeah, yeah.
it'll be someone I'm talking to. I'm like, let's link up, and then all of a sudden it's like we don't link up for 2 years, but like when we do link up, something's happening, and it's like the perfect timing for
perfect
it.
time, yeah.
And so that's why I appreciate it. You're in the Central Valley. You're representing
For
it.
sure, bro.
Stockton, and I just think I always tell people like the Central Valley, we all have a lot more in common than
bro.
different, bro. Like I feel like if
We're
you're
fucking neighbors,
raised in Merced, Bakersfield, Stockton, or fucking
Yeah.
Sacramento, like your childhoods are like way more similar than
For sure.
someone raised in like San Francisco
Oh,
or
100%.
like LA. You know what I
The
mean?
valley's like really its own thing.
And like the valley's
You know?
so anti being a thing, bro.
100%.
Bro, they are like I'll be trying to represent them, bro,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Shut the fuck up! Don't represent us." And the other people are like, "Thank you for representing us." And then people are like, "Who's this fucking loser talking?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Bro, I'm just fucking trying, okay?
Yeah.
And nobody else is trying, so that's all I'm doing."
Dog.
But yeah.
it's the fucking CVP, dog.
Bro, Central Valley Podcast.
Fucking
We're
home
in
base,
this
dog.
Daddex, bro. Thank you
go,
for
baby.
coming in, bro. I
I appreciate you
it,
for having
bro.
me, gang.
Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
of course.
Of course, bro. Duff Daddy on the keys, baby. You know what I'm saying? Central Valley Podcast in this motherfucker. Hey, I might double back if her back too thick. Where the hoes at? Think I need a big booty bitch right quick. She a 10 but she freaky. Drop it to the floor, she gon' eat good dick. Bitch, I make it look easy. Running up a check, they can count like this. Like this, like this. I cannot slow down cause I'm on my shit. My shit, my shit. I can make a bitch take trips, let her roll my spliff. And I just can't quit. All I know is how to get rich, how to stack my chips. On the road right now, tryna double up a few thousand, I'm on like shit. In a whip, I'm faded, zooted. She gon' eat the dick, she wanna face it, taste it. Shorty hella thick, I wanna break it, take it. Money coming in, I need a paycheck. When I'm in it, feel like Neo in the Matrix. Going up off the jet like I'm on a spaceship.
When I'm coming around the block, I know they hate it. 5-star, couldn't fuck with me if I was basic. Whoa, they thought I was done, but I can't let go. On a 101, tryna stack my dough. She don't wanna fuck, she gon' hit that road. Pick it up, she gon' drop to the floor. On the way to the box, finna go. She a track star, bitch, how she run through the door. I need 1, 2, 3 from the first to the fourth. I cannot slow down on a race to the door. And I'm in it till I'm 6 feet. Chrome rims on a Hellcat, they could miss me. Thick bitch, throw that ass back like a frisbee. Swerving, now the tires flat on a Bentley. They all know that I'm a boss now. Hide up, blowing big clouds with the top down. Bad bitch, wanna slide through, give me top now. ASAP, run the beat back, need a lot now. Ayy, ayy, I might double back if her back too thick. Where the hoes at? Think I need a big booty bitch right quick. She a 10 but she freaky. Drop it to the floor, she gon' eat good dick. Bitch, I make it look easy. Running up a check, they can count like this. Like this, like this. I cannot slow down cause I'm on my shit. My shit, my shit. I can make a bitch take trips, let her roll my spliff. And I just can't quit. All I know is how to get rich, how to stack my chips. On the road right now, tryna double up a few thousand, I'm on like shit. 7 days of the week, hauling, I might put a new range on the street. All I do is put some cocaine on the beat. Geeking, I might hit the Soul Train with a free AA. In my lane, I'm a beast. I can never let a bitch hang if she weak. I just wanna ball LeBron James with the heat. I walk in and all the bad hoes take a seat. Ayy, bitch, I'm ballin'. Hit a 3 and my neck started frosting. Kenny Payne on the whip came with caution. She gon' slide, she get wet like a faucet, yeah. And I'm finna start a frenzy. Fuck it up, my 22s on a Bentley. Run it up, when I make a move, make them envy. I might put it in her if she let me. Hit a place, get away like I'm Gretzky. In a race, I'ma chase all the Fetsy. I cannot let them in, let them check me. Made a play, now the check move at jet speed. And I'm running to the bag. Opie on the beat, make a broke bitch mad. Put that on my soul that I can't go back. In the space coupe with the tints all black. Hey, I might double back if her back too thick. Where the hoes at? Think I need a big booty bitch right quick. She a 10 but she freaky. Drop it to the floor, she gon' eat good dick. Bitch, I make it look easy. Running up a check, they can count like this. Like this, like this. I cannot slow down cause I'm on my shit. My shit, my shit. I can make a bitch take trips, let her roll my spliff. And I just can't quit. All I know is how to get rich, how to stack my chips. On the road right now, tryna double up a few thousand, I'm on like shit.
Shout out Duffy, shout out Micah.
This is it. Central Valley Podcast.
Hey, big shout out Central Valley Podcast. You know I had to fuck with it. Hey, shout out Central Valley Podcast.